hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainment? So today I'm coming to tell with another video. We're doing Hollywood hot topics. Was that slow enough for y'all? Okay, because I still don't get what he's saying. What is going on, entertainers? Today I'm coming out with another video. We doing Hollywood hot topics. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Did y'all hear that? Okay. All right. So first I wanted to get into, guys, is Kenya. So Kenya's audio of this. Let's first talk about the spoilers audio. Reality TV is slowly dying because of spoilers. We know everything before it airs. Why are we hearing audio of a scene that's not going to air until probably 2025 or late 2024? It's like disgusting. Y'all need to literally take people's phones at the door at this point. Put their name on it. Take their name on the phone so you know whose phone is who, and give it to them back at the end of the scene or before they walk up out that bitch. That's the only way. I don't care what nobody says. It's becoming a little bit too much. Because Bravo didn't even used to have leaks like this. And now Bravo is becoming like Zeus. We know the whole season in the squabbles before it airs. I could make a whole spoiler video at this point on Bravo in Atlanta Housewives. Like, we know too much. It's not good. So in this video and audio, you heard Kenya Moore hair care talking about how Brittany Edie is selling cooter, allegedly. I'm guessing, I don't know, a back page, Craigslist, mega personal, like Savannah said, or Ambrose girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know where she's selling in specifics, but Kenya's saying that she's selling that twat, which Kenya, I'm not too happy about this because it's not going to look too good on you, Bookie Bat. You should have hit her with something else. You should have really brought somebody. You should have did you with Teresa. Brought one of her clients and one of her Johns to a scene and say, oh, this is my friend. Brittany, do you know him? And do one of those. That'll make you, that's a little cleaner. It'll make you look a little shady though, because how do you know him? But you know what I'm saying? It still look a little cleaner than just saying, oh, look at you sucking cock. Like that's a little crazy.
You are paying for all contacts. Brittany does escort. There's an IG for her emails out on that. She charges $1,400 for appointment.
Now $1,400. Is that worth the cooter? What do you girls think? Because I don't have one. But $1,400. I feel like it is a little bit more on, the frugal side. I feel like 2 bands with the beauty that she has, it's a little bit more worth it. 2 bands will make a little bit more sense. That's all.
You all cover the magazines, being a side, I'm all cover the magazine. You all of those, okay? You over here on Snapchat. Your daddy was like, Snapchat me that pussy, and you did.
I don't know if she sent a snap. I mean, she had a picture of a snap. But from what we see, because I don't know who's dropping these leaks. Y'all gonna ruin it for public events. They're not gonna do another public event this season. If I was Andy and them, I said, we shutting down this season a lot in regards to outsiders filming. You're not gonna be able to film with John and Terry and it's just the cast. It's just only cast. It would be the right thing to do, in my opinion, Phil's Bravo. But this is what was leaked. Also visually, it says insurance fraud how. So if you kind of zoom in, you see that there's another board behind the insurance fraud hoe page, which is mostly text, and it looks like it's visuals. So we're seeing these visuals before. It's the Beyonce visuals. You know, it is Kenya, right? And then
because I shared with her that I have been struggling. I have been struggling in the salon to get people in these seats. So I'm glad all of you are here to see. Because I shared with her that I have been struggling. I have been struggling in the salon to get people in these seats.
I will say she must have really did something to Kenya for her to do all this. Because Kenya don't do stuff like this until you really you get at her. So I think she called her all types of old B's and probably made fun of her business. That's why I think she clowned her on her business event. But I still don't think it's right the way she did it. Kenya should have played this a lot smarter. Because clearly you could tell by these receipts, there was some sort of picture shown. What I'm guessing it was, I don't think it was pictures of her eating salami. I think, and pastrami, I think it was pictures of her sending what she has to offer for the 1400, which is still wrong. I'm just saying, like, if we're going to be technical, that's what I think it is. Kenya wrong. I like Kenya, but she dead ass wrong for that. Like, you have a daughter at the end of the day, and it's like you're humiliating somebody sexually. Like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like she's going to get a whole lot of hate for this. I don't think Andy's going to be too happy with this because anything dealing sexually in regards to Bravo, Andy's never a big fan. You see what I'm saying? Like, he's never like a big fan. Like, he's never going to be like, yay. The reason why he's not a big fan is because it gets a little legal, okay? A legal ego. It gets, sue happy. People become sue happy when they feel like they sort of been clowned and ridiculed like sexually. So I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to fly too good in regards to Bravo. And that's why they filed a whole investigation into it. But if they find out you selling cooler, then it's like, what are you going to do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, now they really going to know. Like, it's going to be confirmed. A lot of girls end up doing stuff like this that are of high stature. They just keep it a big, big secret. Like, they do it in a whole lot of different ways. I remember this homeboy I have, this is a little story time. This homeboy that I have, he told me he found out that his girl was cheating on him with a nigga who was selling dick and I think booty. I'm like, what? So he's like, Pierre, can you call this number, whatever, so I could like have proof that it's him. He wanted me to act like, a client. I'm like, nigga, please. Last thing I need to be on tape started like, ew. Damn, okay. And I was like, first of all, I'm like, how did he find out? Because I'm wondering, how did you find out that he doing that? Apparently, he Googled the phone number. I don't know. He Googled the phone number with a type of website because somebody that used to go to the same high school as us does that. Like, I told y'all about it. He's an escort, and I read the whole description. So he told me he Googled the phone number with that website and it popped up because we found out about, one of our classmates or whatever, they used to go to our high school, he does that. So that's how he sort of found out about it, which I'm like, I was in shock. I was like very, very shocked, to be honest. But I just don't think this is good for Kenya's brand. And not even that, it overshadows her hair, I won't say journey, her hair brand. Because this is the big reveal to her hair spot and it's being dropped that somebody else is selling. Is that really something you want, like, on your name? Like, I don't know. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's good. But I'm mad that it leaked. The fact that it leaked is, like, I think it's stupid. And Bravo, they're going to pay for it in regards to views because now we've been told the story in numerous ways. Why do we care to see it now play out on TV when we damn near saw half the scene? Next I want to get into, y'all, is E.T. She apparently got pranked. And I don't know why y'all fall for these pranks because y'all know this shit not real, right? Y'all don't think if this was real, E.T. would have knocked that girl off her dome? As angry as E.T. gets, if y'all think this is real, you another level of insane.
What you mean, what? This is my shit. I don't like people on their phone on my shit. You know where you at?
Y'all know what I'm at.
Yeah, this is my city. That's what I'm saying. So you need to back your ass up, get off your phone. Where the fuck you going? Come outside. Come outside. I'm finna show you something. Come outside. Come outside. I don't give a fuck who you are. Come outside. Come outside. Come outside. Let me talk to you out here. Yeah, I got something to tell you. Hey, I'm looking for a McDonald's. Can you tell me where it's at?
Bitch, fuck McDonald's. You want a Happy Meal?
Listen,
Bitch, I'll make you happy, bitch.
I'm looking for
the right one.
I'm looking for a
I don't know
McDonald's.
who the fuck you thought you was playing with.
Wait, chill out. Wait, it's a video.
What you
Relax.
talking about, bitch?
What you mean what I'm talking about? I told you what I'm talking about. It's a video.
What do you mean? Bitch,
Listen,
what video?
don't tell me what to
What
do.
video?
I don't give a
Bitch,
fuck
I don't
what
give
you
a fuck.
talking about.
No,
Fuck
don't
you.
tell me, bitch.
Fuck you.
Bitch, come fuck
Fuck
me
you.
up.
You not like that. You not like
You
that.
talking-
You not like that.
Bitch,
Or
you not.
what? What you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
What's up? Wait, chill out. It's a video. It's a video. Look, it's a camera right here. It's a video. I do YouTube. It's a video. You good? I do YouTube. I got 1 million subscribers. It's a video. You good? No, I watch you on. I seen you on Zeus.
Like, it just couldn't be. Not E.T. would have been knocked that girl out her frame. I'm sorry. She would have knocked her out her frame on the escalator. Like, talking about, bitch, where you going? And here's the thing. You think E.T. would have followed her outside that long? She would have popped her in the building. It wouldn't have been nothing. I don't know how y'all fall for these pranks. I'm sorry. I feel like E.T. was paid and it was fake. Shout out to the girl, though, because she's done a whole lot of people in regards to this prank. But one day it's not going to end too nice for her. So hopefully, she's careful. Okay? Now, let's talk about this interview. This shit is so funny to me. So, Anthony Mackie did an interview with Tyler James Williams and basically kind of called him out at the fact that, he was an ugly looking dude and now he's a fine ass dude. But Anthony, you ain't no fine either. I will say though, he not lying. Everybody hates Chris Tyler J. Williams. He did look, I wouldn't say he was ugly, but he wasn't an attractive kid. Like, he was funny looking. Now, everybody think he fine. So, he did have a point, but it's like, you're not the one to say that.
Congratulations on everything.
Thank you, brother. Same.
It's really amazing.
And his voice is deeper than yours.
To see, because you've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
You've done it in a really interesting way that a lot of actors have not been able to. I feel like, when looking at your career, there's a certain thing of, like a certain form of dignity that came with it, because you're not the dude out here doing what certain people do.
Yeah.
It's something to say when you get a job and that job becomes a career.
Right.
Right. Kudos to you.
Thank you. Yeah, that's I never wanted to be a nostalgia artist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was always about like going down the road and seeing what was next. But again, I can say the same thing for you.
No, but you was a weird looking kid.
Yeah, I mean,
and you grew up to be like a good looking dude.
I want to say we were all weird looking kids. I haven't seen, mine was just documented. I haven't seen your photo.
Exactly. And you would never see it.
Exactly. Mine was just documented, extensively.
Daily.
But yeah, to be able to go from there to here has been like, it's been a beautiful journey.
Why would you say that? Like, why would you do that? Okay, like Shay Mama said. Like, I just don't get why you saying that to another grown man. Like, that is so embarrassing. I get if it was a freaking a interview. If it was a funny Marco interview, this is regular banter. You ain't funny Marco, nigga. The fuck? He like it was damn Tyler and it was somebody else because they really could have roasted his ass. They would have been just like they do a funny Marco video, be like, oh yeah, I think you're a funny looking nigga right now. How about that? And then what would you have to say? Now, Tokyo, Tony, Karliissa, and y'all know Tia Kemp have all been working on their reality shows together. And, they've had some riffs while filming, apparently, from what I've heard. Here's the thing. And I'm going to say this because it's already too late for them to change anything. Zeus isn't smart. And I'm going to tell y'all why. The fact that you guys are pre-recording a podcast and not doing it bi-weekly, meaning as the weeks go, is very dumb to me. The views are only going to be for so long. And the reason why I say this is because if it's a podcast where you guys are talking about topics, if we haven't already gotten it, news comes by quick. This is why, like, YouTubers that cover like hot topics and stuff, they have to be on the money and consistent, because as weeks and days go by, people care less about the topic. So if you don't drop it soon, nobody gonna give a fuck. They're like pre-recording the stuff, and like, I don't know when they're gonna drop it, and they seem like they recorded a whole lot of stuff. They really, in my opinion, should have did it like they do like Fox Soul, Dish Nation, that type of vibe, where they film 4 to 5 times at least throughout the week. And it doesn't have to even be in person. It could be virtually, have them have a virtual setup at home, so it could be convenient to every fucking body, and then post it. I don't get how y'all gonna film it weeks before and then post it weeks after. Are y'all gonna be interviewing people, or like is it just gonna be topics? I just don't. This is the thing with Zeus. I'm telling y'all, with Zeus, they always have a good idea, but the execution is always horrible.
Unfortunately, but it's not my cup of tea at this point at all. Now, the thing about this shit is, though, her own kids call her a dirty ass, nappy ass headed hoe. I didn't say it, though. Her fucking own son said, my mother's a lying ass bitch. She just wants some famous shit. See, I've been famous. And not for having 3 baby daddies with 3 children. I've been on my shit without having to use my daughter's name like doing this bitch for fame. She still ain't got the shit. Bitch ain't got shit. Or in my lane. I can tell Zeus like this though. Fuck it. Cut this show. These bitches gotta go. I ain't talking about tear though. Some people do so much shit like a dirty ass trick. Like a walking on a stage, wanna be on somebody's shit. Yeah. Bitch ain't shit. Yeah. Dirty Karliissa bitch. But I'ma work with it though. Okay. It's a good fucked up dynamic though. Okay. That bitch so drunk, so dumb. Look like nasty chewed up gum. On the bottom of my shoe. What the fuck a bitch gonna do?
Okay.
Karliissa.
Curtis Dillard. Here's the thing. I do feel like it's gonna be entertaining because just of their personality. So it's gonna go viral. But I just feel like it's gonna have its limits, which isn't good. When y'all could have just created something that could have been like hot fire. And with it, when I say being remote, it would save them so much money. So much fucking money. But no, Lemmy Pepper gonna do what Lemmy Pepper wants to do, right? But he has the point and I don't. So who am I to talk? Anyways, next thing I wanted to get into, guys, is Kierna. So Kierna talked about from Potomac Housewife how she kind of insinuated how she's going to be pressing charges on Deborah. And I'll go, I'm happy. After getting her head busted open like that, you shut up and press charges, okay?
About me this season, you guys are going to see me. I am in the field, honey. Key all on live, and I am.
Kierna, you got to get out the field. That's why you got your head busted the last time. There's no more being in the field. You got to be out the field. Okay?
Yeah, hey, friend. Are you going to sue the monster who did that to you? Yes, I think justice should be served. I know Forehead Ashley going to be jealous of you. Child, we working through Ashley. Child, you always drop the friend. They better know that in real life. You guys are going to learn a lot about me this season. You guys are going to see me. I am in the field, honey. Key all on live, and I am. Hey, friend. Are you going to sue the monster who did that to you? Yes, I think justice should be served. I know Forehead Ashley going to be jealous of you.
Okay, I hope she does get the justice. I really feel like Ashley kind of is a lot to blame to this, and I feel like they let her side so easily. Like last season was really like crazy to me. Like the fact that Candace had to deal with that, I just couldn't be her because I would have went crazy. Y'all not going like. I hate when people try to play with my intelligence. Like I see something and you try to convince me it's a whole nother thing. No. Okay, no. Now, Bun B and his wife were in court recently because of a robbery that happened some time ago in 2019, and the accuser, you guys, is being sentenced to a 40-year sentence. And this is why certain parents just shouldn't be parents. The guy who did it, dad, for you to excuse what your son did and put a Glockiana in that man's wife's head, and could have low-key unalived her if she did or moved a certain way, or if Bun B ended up knocking him upside his head and she pulled the trigger, is crazy to me.
The man charged with breaking into Houston rapper Bun B's home and putting a gun to his wife's head has been sentenced to 40 years in prison. 25-year-old Demonte Jackson pleaded guilty to forcing his way into Bun B's home in 2019. Bun's wife, Queenie, testified she begged for her life before Bun B got into a shootout with Jackson, who was wounded before being caught ultimately. Jackson's father apologized for his son, but thinks the sentence is excessive.
My son's been pretty much sentenced to a life sentence, and some people have done worse crimes. You know, they killed.
Your bitch ass son broke into that man's house, tried to rob him, and then made that lady get PTSD for the rest of her life. You should be like he's still alive. I hate parents who enable their kids, because it's like y'all the reasons why there's like murders around, there's like robbers around, there's thieves around, because y'all enabled them since they were like a small kid. So when they grow up, they think they could just do anything, get away with it.
Killed someone and murder. But for my son to have to spend a lifetime in prison just because you're a celebrity, you know, I think it's a bit excessive.
We want justice for everybody, and it doesn't matter who you are or where you come from. The prosecutors here at our office seek justice for everybody, and certainly what his family went through, the Freeman family
The man charged with breaking into
went through was tragic.
Like my whole thing is, what I feel is excessive when it comes to the judicial system is when it comes to people and their arrests in regards to marijuana. That's where I feel like the government does too much. They're not hurting nobody when it comes to that. Now this, you're hurting somebody. What the fuck? Like, bro, there's people that have literally get caught with weed in an excessive amount, and they feel like they're selling, and they've gotten more than 40 years. So what makes you think you should get that? Like, please.
It didn't matter who they were to us, and we are very grateful that the judge gave a sentence that is sufficient for justice and also protection for our community.
Demonte Jackson will be eligible for parole after serving 20 years. You can watch all of our coverage on this case on our Fox Local app.
She can't communicate, and I get so angry all again because she didn't deserve it. She didn't ask for this. She didn't ask for this. The next morning, she got out of bed and went down to the kitchen, and I heard her scream, and I went down to see what was wrong, and she had her back turned. And she was crying, and I was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? She was like, I can't. She was just shaking furiously. I can't. I'm like, well, you can't. She's like, I can't look at those stairs. And it was from that point where we realized like she couldn't even be in that house. It is because, you know, there are times where she gets closed off. She can't communicate.
Okay. And it's apparently after it all went down, she couldn't live at the house anymore, so they eventually had to move. So this is what happens. You have enabling ass parents. So it's sad that this all went down, and I really feel like the 40 years, they lucky took it light on him, because like that's really damn armed robbery. And people don't understand, it takes one movement for that to go off. So It's the fact that that standard says it's too extreme to me. You don't think what your son did was extreme? The fuck? Now, let's talk about somebody else who doesn't take accountability. It's Yolanda. Yolanda says when she gets out the clinker, she wants to work for Shakira. Listen, I aspire to have nerve and boldness that Yolanda has. Uniqueness, nerve, and talent, the bitch aspires and has. I aspire to have that. Because for you to do something that you did and potentially be released and want to work for the same type of person again and stay in the limelight, that takes that takes a whole lot of nerve. Okay? I wish to have that one day. They say neighbors, Yolanda Saldibar has approached the possibility of a conditional release next year, March 2025. In an interview with BBC, she revealed if she's granted this release, she wants to re-enter the workforce and mention aspirations of wanting to work closely with singer Shakira. Yolanda has been serving a sentence since 1995 after unaliving beloved singer Selena. Yolanda was a manager for Selena's boutiques and fan club. It had been revealed she was embezzling money. Embezzle! And end up unaliving Selena after being confronted. As Yolanda faces the possibility of release, fans are concerned about her interest in working and wanting to work with close celebrities again. What are y'all thoughts about this? If I was Shakira, I would have filed a restraining order on the bitch. And I would say the reason why is because she's threatening me. You're not going to want to say you want to work for me and me not take that as a threat after you unalive a Latin singer and I'm a Latin singer. Bitch, you threaten me. You say you want to work with me, I would take it as you say you want to work a Glock upside my head. I'm going to sue you and I'm going to file a restraining order on you. You're not going to be able to live in the same state as me. Like, that's crazy to me. Like, worry about getting out. Don't even worry about who you want to work for. Like, you should try to work for the Dollar Tree. Like, don't worry about working for those celebrities because that's a little risky. Don't you think? Because not everybody's going to know your location, your whereabouts, because you're going to be near a celebrity. I just want to know what Shakira thinks about this. And a side of me, low-key, wants her to speak out about it because I want to hear what she has to say. Like, what do you think about a whole murderer wanting to work for you? Somebody in the comments said, I'm guessing fan of the head of the fan club. And another thing, how are you going to work for somebody in this day and age if you don't even know how technology properly works? This isn't the 90s. So you're going to have to know how to work social media. Fuck a computer. Do you know how to work social media? Huh? Do you know what TikTok is? Like, it's a whole lot of stuff that has happened since that lady have been in there. No celebrity, you can't do anything for celebrity that they can't do for themselves. Like, come on, man. Now, Rihanna has dropped some more promo of her Fenty hair. I'm really obsessed with this, and I'm telling you, I'm going to do a whole recap and cop it. I know it's for women, but, like, I might get my, we going to get Gigi, okay? I just hit up Gigi. She just hit me up. I'm going to bring Gigi here, not Gigi Clock, my homegirl Gigi, and we're going to try it on her hair because she has a lot of hair.
The most important parts of creating this line for me was getting the fragrance right. I love fragrance so much, and I wanted Fenty hair to smell incredible. Like you just can't stop smelling your hair throughout the day and when you're laying next to your boo at night. I like to describe the scent as a warm, ambery floral. It has a rich, luxurious vibe to it. At first, you're met with like the top notes of amber, lemon, and sparkling yuzu, and then you get down to the heart of the scent with notes like lily, freesia, and coconut. Everyone's gonna be telling you you smell so good and asking you what you're wearing. Let them know it's Fenty hair.
Ooh, man.
One of the most important parts of creating this line for me was getting the fragrance right. I love fragrance so much, and I wanted Fenty hair to smell incredible. Like you just can't stop smelling your hair throughout the day and when you're laying next to your boo at night. I like to describe the scent as a warm, ambery floral. It has a rich, luxurious vibe to it. At first, you're met with like the top notes of amber, lemon, and sparkling yuzu, and then you get down to the heart of the scent with notes like lily, freesia, and coconut. Everyone's gonna be telling you you smell so good and asking you what you're wearing. Let them know it's Fenty hair.
Okay, I was so excited about this. I'm a costume for my sister's, her birthday coming up. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is how you promote a product. Beyonce dropped that one little video and said bye. Like this girl is going like, bye. I respect that. I like people that hustle, and that's why I respect Rihanna, because it's like her hustle is unmatched. Like, come on now, hustle is unmatched. I don't think they still should be pinned against each other. Y'all should buy both products. But marketing, she got that. She ate. Okay. Now there's this actor, you guys, that told a story about how his sister's friend went on a date and this man reportedly rubbed her body with black market lotion that break down skin for human consumption. Jeffrey Dahmer has been arisen.
The girl who went on a date with a guy, and they're hanging out. He's super charming. I gotta get all my facts on the story. I'm gonna tell you the story, and then I'm gonna let my sister fact check it.
Okay.
I hope I'm telling it correctly. But basically, she goes on a date with this guy. The guy's super charming, and they have a great night. And you know, she goes back to his apartment that night, and he's like, "Hey, can I give you a massage?" And then as she got back to his apartment, she just started getting like weird vibes. She's like, something feels off. And he's like, "Can I give you a massage?" And she's like, "Sure." So she starts massaging her shoulders. She's kind of just feeling like everything's just feeling odd. And she's like, "I got to get out of here." And he gets a little weird. Like, no, please don't leave. Sorry. Like, I'm weird, whatever it is. She leaves. She goes, her skin starts itching like crazy the next day. She goes to the doctor the next day, and he does a test on her skin. And it turns out that it's like a black market lotion that breaks down skin for human consumption. This man was rubbing lotion on her body to eat her. So the doctor's like, "You got to give me this person's address, and you should call the police." They go to this guy's house, and he had several girls' bodies in the house.
This is your sister?
No, not my sister. It's like her friend. Well, you want to hear a crazy story?
Yes, please.
My little sister was friends with a girl who went on a date.
Now, this is why linking. Okay. And my whole thing is, when it comes to the product in the black market, they need to come after that product too. I know it's a black market product, but the fact that they're able to discover what it is, they need to come for that product as well, because that shouldn't even be able to even be bought. That's how it's black market, but still, like, oh my God. Thank God you had a feeling. That's why we got that gut feeling about somebody. Trust your gut, okay? My members know. Let me know what y'all think down below about some of these topics, and we're all babies.
No personal thing.